right. Hello, everyone. This is Underwater Smoking. Yes, the very person that is the reason for this whole event. I just want to take a quick second to say absolutely just thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you to all the runners. And thank you for every single person for donating. You are seriously helping me and my family doing through a very rough time in our lives right now. So again, just thank you. Right up here, we have Metal Gear Ghost Babel VR missions from the one and only SolidTony. And on comms, we have King of the Bees and Raichu
Hello.
MGS. So this is gonna be very interesting. I don't really personally I haven't seen a lot of the VR done in this game, so I think it'll be very educational, you know. So whenever you're ready, take it away, Mr. SolidTony.
Thank you so much. Glad to be here. I'm really excited. This is my first run ever on a live event, so um, I'm really looking forward to it. So I hope everyone enjoys it. So we're gonna get started with the first mode, weapon mode, and then we'll just go from there. Let me just get set up. Seems like everything is all good in order. And time starts when I select the first level in three, two, one, go. Oh, whoops. Sorry about that. I hit the wrong button.
False
All
start.
right. Full start. Sorry. All right. Three, two, one, go.
It's okay, Tony. It's your first time playing the game. You actually scared me there for a second. Like, this is my first time playing this game at a live event. I was like, wait, what? Go back there. I was like, what is this, a 12-hour challenge? Fuck.
Yeah. So the goal of this game, or the goal of this mode actually, is to beat the levels as fast as possible. And we use RTA to time all of our missions. So there's no IGT or anything like that. We just want to strictly go from the clock and try to finish the levels as fast as possible. So first round that we're doing is Nikita, and one thing that you're going to notice is a lot of different objects and things that you're going to come across. So like these little orange pillars are explosive, so we want to kind of chain them together on top of the Nikita rocket. And throughout the run, we're going to be noticing. Oh, I just got it. Okay, I didn't think I was going to nail that one, but okay, we take those. And there's 5 stages on each weapon mode mission. So I believe this is the 4th one that we're on right now. And obviously the goal is to knock out every object possible and get to the goal. So just going to try and race through everything as fast as possible here. And, for being a 2D Metal Gear game, you probably are wondering there's only 4 directions for a Game Boy game. But no, this one actually moves in, Snake moves in, 8 directions, which is nice. And I think it's really nice to have those diagonal options for this game. So we just finished Nikita, and we're going to move on to Mine for weapon mode. Now, some of the strategies that I'm going to be doing here involves a little bit of damage boosting, because we need to blow up the objects, and then that's how we beat mines. So most of the strategies I'm going to be doing kind of involve hurting myself or damage boosting or and things like that. So I'm just going to knock those out and hit the goal. All right, so this one, this stage right here, I've always had a hard time with, because you always have to try to find the 4 mines at this beginning part. And then you want to chain these mines to hit all of the objects that come at you. And the explosions in this game are very, very janky. So you kind of want to keep your distance from the explosions as they, you know, as you set up the mines and or grenades and things like that once we get to it. So for here, oh, see, just like that, I just, I just have to take a reset here. So as you saw right there, the explosions kind of linger depending on where you're at. So you kind of have to be careful when you're placing the mines and how you're placing them. So that's stage 4 mines right there. And obviously stage 5 of each mission being the more difficult one. Luckily, we have a pattern for this, which I'm going to do right here. Oh, I just missed one. All right, I'm going to actually reset this one. I actually just messed up the pattern, so quickest ways is that you could just, quickest way you could do is just reset it.
But it is handy that in VR that you can just quickly reset stuff. And you don't have to try and kill yourself.
For sure. And one thing that I actually find really helpful in this game is, hold on, I'm gonna need a minute here. Took another death. So basically, the way that I'm trying to aim these mines is using the floor basically as like a cursor. So that way I can line up these mines perfectly, and just seem like I'm not getting my lines perfectly, but that's okay. Oh, that one might need to be put one there. Yep. This one I'm gonna put here. Oh, dang. I'm telling you, these explosions really get to me sometimes. Try it one more time. Okay. I missed it again. I'm gonna have to kind of improvise here a little bit. Yeah, it's not lined up perfectly. Oh, wow, I am not hitting this one. There we go. Oh, I missed one. Okay. Oh, well, guess I'm gonna have to reset it again. It's okay. This mission is definitely the hardest, in my opinion. Mines is definitely tricky. You gotta like really grind and study a lot of the positions for these targets. That one
Honestly,
should be good.
this stuff
actually
looks really hard. I know nothing about Ghost Babel. I've played one level. I got the world record in stage 1. Pretty prestigious.
Not alone on that.
Yeah, I figured that was a good run to leave it off on, so I stopped playing the game after that.
Right, there we go. Now we got the goal for that. That was a bit difficult there. All right, so now we're moving on into grenades. Now, for those that have played MGS1 VR missions, you'll probably notice that some of these levels are pretty identical. Just kind of want to back up from those explosions there.
Grenade explosion timing's awesome. I wish all the games had that.
It's awkward at first, but you know, once you, that one was definitely a lot better. But yeah, a lot of the stuff that you want to be careful of is explosions, and you want to maintain some of that angle. Oh, see, I just missed that one right there. You also want to just kind of keep a steady flow of your movement, because if you mess up on your movement on certain walls, then it's gonna like kind of push you down a little bit. So you kind of want to make sure you're on top of that as well. And these walls, you probably think that, you know, oh, whoops. You probably think that you can't throw grenades over them, but those are actually lower walls in the game. And I found that out the hard way, because one of the levels, there's a bunch of low walls, and good, I got it. And you have to shoot a bunch of enemies, and I'll explain that once I get to it. All right, so now one more. And also another technique to kind of keep in mind with weapon mode is for those levels that have the explosive targets, you want to kind of chain them to kind of, you know, help speed up the movement. Oh, didn't hit that. Okay. Another thing to kind of also note is if you hit the target, like the goal mark. Oh, I just missed the angle again. Seems like talking and playing are not my strong suit.
Yeah, I
But
wish I could help you out more.
No, it's okay. I just enjoy the company. You know, it definitely helps me. You know. But
Going to this level, he's gonna have some targets and take those out.
I mean, yeah, I mean that's pretty much Ghost Babel in a nutshell. Try to take out a lot of the targets as, you know, as fast as possible. But yeah, and one thing I wanted to actually mention was the goal. So one thing that is really important is if you're below the goal, it actually saves a bit of frames for Snake. It's yeah, those explosions really get to me sometimes. But if you touch the goal below the actual image of it, oh wow, I just chained all that. That was nice.
So the targets actually make an explosion that knocks you over? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. Like you kind of have to like get used to it. But the yeah, I'm sorry, I keep cutting back off to the goal thing, but the goal it saves Snake's animation for running toward it. So it just goes to his final animation instead of it running toward it. So we just finished R5. Now we're going to move on to C4. So C4 does require us to take some damage on some of these levels. So, like, for example, we can't go past here without blowing ourselves up, so. And this stage is definitely a hard one, too, because the goal here is to try to blow up these two targets without having to go back and reset it. So let's see if we get all of them. Okay, seems like we did. Now this one's my favorite, but I hate it at the same time because I use the music to kind of help me out. That was perfect. That was so good. I had such a hard time with that stage, and I've used the music cue to actually help me blow up the C4. Yeah, that one was rough. I'm gonna have to reset that one. So this stage right here, again, the explosives, I can't seem to get it. There is a certain chain reaction that you can do that the explosives will go diagonal. Okay, I didn't hit it. I'll just let it rock down here for now. So basically what I was trying to do was try to hit the explosive mark at the right angle where it blows up all the targets on one C4, and I just couldn't seem to get it. All right, so now we're going to move on to stage 4, where we want to blow these 4 targets up first. And then if we put the C4 right about there, it should blow up all 4 of these targets, including the wall. And then we want to blow up this wall as well. And then hit the goal. So now we're done with C4. And then we're going to move on to the last stage of weapon mode, which is the 5-7. And I already messed up because I have the suppressor. So there is, if you load a saved game, it will not have the suppressor on here, and it's a little bit slower, but it's okay. I kind of want to take my time with this anyway, because I definitely if I want to become a little bit faster at this, there's a certain pattern or succession that you want to tap the fire button with this, as you know, the suppressor makes your shots slower. But it's okay, as I want to kind of take my time on this stage. Oh, I missed. All right. And again, for this, we kind of want to keep a chain reaction going with the explosive rounds, or I'm sorry, the explosive targets. So we just finished that. There we go. And we're almost done with weapon mode. So this is the final stage of weapon mode. Now this one is a little tricky because there's 8 targets. Oh, I just hit the wall. And we want to, and since we're on diagonals, it's going to be a little tricky.
Yeah, see, I was looking at the wiki and it says this level's particularly difficult, and I was wondering why. No, I see it though.
Yeah, the targets start to come up and down and like disappear, and it's just, it makes it very frustrating for you know. Let's go to no weapon. So now we're on to sneaking no weapon. So now this is probably one of my favorite parts of the run. Not only because of the music as a serious cat jam, but I just think the movement is and all the strats are really, really fun to do. So, and there's 15 stages.
You, grind level or no weapon sneaking one for a long time. Actually, watch you get it.
It's fun. It's really fun. I definitely enjoy it. All right, so over here we want to punch this guard out and then just walk to the goal.
It's funny you mentioned what your favorite level is, because I was actually just about to ask before what is your favorite, and obviously watching.
Yeah, so I think anything in sneaking is my favorite, to be honest. It's just
Tony, that's a shit answer.
I don't have a favorite level. It's hard, dude. They're all good in their own way.
When parents say they don't have a favorite child, you're a liar. You're a liar. Of course you do. No, I can appreciate it, because like you mentioned before, the levels are very similar to MGS1. So if you have any kind of VR experience with MGS1, it doesn't translate to totally different things, but it's nice to have that familiarity with it. I don't know, I feel like Ghostbusters VR is like the best because it's on the platform that kind of designed to play something like this. Just hop in, fight on the bus or whatever, pop off then, you know. Whereas I never would have been big, even as even younger, to sit down for hours and hours and hours and hours and play for a home. I don't want to do that, you know.
Yeah, no, totally, I get it. So that stage I actually got some really good RNG right there. In that stage, you're actually equipped with the fogger, and that helps you detect the lasers. And I got perfect RNG where you just walk right through, and I did not even expect that at all. So I thought that was really cool.
Nice.
This stage is my least favorite out of all sneaking.
I just assumed you were really good at the game.
Oh.
So you did laser manipulation.
No, it wasn't laser manipulation. I wish it was.
If he can't be good, this is his first time, bro. Okay?
Tony's never played Ghost Babel before. He's doing really good for his first run of all VR.
My first day.
Little
So
known
for
fact,
this
this is Tony's first Metal Gear.
So, oh no, I got caught. Damn it. This is tough. So I try to use the music to kind of help me guide through this stage. Feel like I've been a little bit more successful at it, but obviously I need more practice with it. So oh, I got caught again. And also a fun fact about these cameras is they have essentially three boxes that go in a straight line, and if you're caught anywhere within their range, it's astronomical, the range that the cameras have. Okay. Dude, I hate this level so much. Oh, I might get caught.
So
Oh,
I was
no, I
looking
didn't.
at the wiki, and apparently laser manipulation is a real thing. I didn't know that. I thought I was just
So-
being funny.
So it kind of is, but since we're trying to beat all the missions as fast as we can, there's a little neat trick to that. So if you're going for ILs, you can laser manipulate. So at the beginning of each stage, you'll notice that text box, the text box that appears, and if you stop it, or if you hit A at the mark where it says attack, you can pretty much get a straight run with no lasers. However, since we're doing RTA, we kind of just want to go as fast as possible, so we don't do that. All right, so we're just gonna walk past these guys. A lot of it is literally just trying to just run past guards as fast as possible. The only thing that takes a little bit of time is these camera missions. All right.
Nice.
So this mission right here, we're going to use the cardboard box to more or less navigate around while the guards just kind of sit there. And go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. What I have to say is
yeah, so I accidentally hit forward at that direction, but if you are on the conveyor belt and you're in the box, it is a little bit faster, but you have to be careful because of these guard ranges that the field of view that they have, so you kind of want to be careful when you're moving on the conveyor belts.
Can I just say really quick that I love when Snake hits someone, they just lie down.
Yeah, the animations, obviously they were limited. They were limited to what they have on.
But it kind of just looks like they just jabbed somebody 3 times and they just took a lie down. They started upset about it.
Also, Snake's punches, like he grows like an extra arm.
Yeah.
So, oh damn, I thought I was gonna get that. So there's a neat little trick for this stage where you knock out those first 2 guards and then you can actually just run to the goal. But it seems like it's kind of giving me a hard time. Let's see if I can get it again. I didn't get the last punch in. Yeah, so basically, if you knock out those 2 guards, depending on how the guard where he's at the goal is, you can actually just walk into the goal and just forget about the other guards.
So something cool that I noticed, that conveyor level you were just doing, that exact level layout is used in another game that I used to run called Crackdown for the Genesis. Except for you have to go to every platform and plant a bomb. But I went and pulled up the level just to check, and yeah, it's the same layout, like the same conveyor belts, everything.
Oh, nice. That's
Yeah, it's really cool. I don't know if that's a reference or not. I wonder.
I don't know. So now we're on sneaking 5-7. So we're automatically equipped with the suppressor as oh, hit the angle there. As it's, you know, kind of already built into the level. So we want to focus a lot on our diagonal shots. And you're also going to notice that the bullets, the hitboxes for them, like, just don't make sense. Oh, I missed that shot. As you can see right there, like, that bullet clearly went past him, but he died anyway for it. Oh, okay, I messed up there. I'll try that again. There we go. Just gonna try to get this guy. Yeah, so basically, if you, a lot of the angles are going to be really important once you hit them in Ghost Babel. And the bullets, for where you're shooting, just the hurt boxes just don't make sense. Oh my god, I can't hit this guy. There we go. And they take 2 shots to die as well. So you can be like across the map and just kind of shoot them. As long as you line up the shot perfectly, it'll hit. Oh, almost got spotted there. All right, so let's try that one more time.
Yeah, these missions with the noise grate seem to be really hard. The guards constantly like alerting.
Yeah, I definitely messed this one up. I had a method, but it just didn't. I guess I got a little flustered with how that's set up, but it's okay.
So I noticed you like shot that one guard who wasn't even on screen. Do you just line that up with the radar?
Yeah. So, oh, I just missed that one. So you want to line up your shots with the radar. And like I mentioned, the bullets will keep going off screen and they will count. So you kind of have to... What I like to do is I kind of use the floor and the radar just to kind of see like where I'm at. And then I could just, you know, fire the shot. So this I got to kind of take my time on because the lasers will show up. I always get antsy about these stages. Oh, that. Okay, there we go. I was a little confused at how he was going to move because I shot him and I fired another bullet and I guess he just happened to walk down. And we're just going to knock out those 2. Now these 2, I like to kind of go for diagonal shots, just like that. That was actually really good. All right, so again, now we're back on this stage. And I'm going to try and take my time on this, so... I don't know if that was a good... Oh, okay. All right, now I'm gonna kind of like inch my way up here. It's like even just the slightest pixel.
Yeah,
you will get you
look so scary.
Yeah, that's why I try to take my time on that stage, because one slight movement on that runway, you're gonna get caught, and it's bad news. Oh, I hit him too. Dang.
Oh, it looks like you're having pretty good luck too up until then.
Yeah,
for the past
I honestly didn't think that was gonna hit him. Yeah, see, like that, I didn't hit him. Okay. All right, stage. So we got 5 more levels left of this. Oh, oops.
Oh, this level looks mean.
All right, so I mentioned earlier about the walls looking like that they're actually walls, but you could shoot through them. That was the stage I was talking about. So you can get an angle from the start to kill all 3 of those guards on the left, but unfortunately I didn't hit it. Just gonna... Oh, I thought he was facing the other way. Yeah,
Honestly,
so
amazing they put all these VR missions in the game for
Oh,
a Game
yeah.
Boy game. Over an hour VR, almost a whole hour.
And fun fact, they actually had a multiplayer if you have the little connector.
Nice, I didn't know that.
I almost fell right there. That was actually really scary.
Does that mean Ghost Babel had the first, like, you know, incarnation of MGO?
See, that's the thing. I heard about it, and I didn't actually see how the multiplayer works. I think it just says battle mode, I think. I don't know what that entails, so I haven't actually looked it up myself, but
I'm gonna have to play that sometime.
if you can.
Yeah, do a battle mode stream.
A battle mode stream. There you go. All right. So for here, we're going to take a slightly different path to try to kill all these guards. And they're in the same position, but we just don't have the right angle for where we killed those guards the first time that we went through this stage. But that's stage 14, and we're almost done with sneaking. So this is the last stage. So more or less, we want to do the same thing. Knock on this wall, shoot this guard. And now again, we want to clear every single guard on this stage. Just gonna try to get his attention, and that's stage 15. So now we're on to the last mission, or mode rather, is the advanced mode, 5-7. So now these missions are a little bit harder because you have limited ammo, and some of the patterns of the guards are going to be kind of weird and funky, so they're going to be a little bit more aggressive. But once we get to the later stages, and you'll also notice that at least on 5-7 that the rooms will get dark, so you'll see it on this stage right now. And what I do here is, yeah, I use the mini map to kind of help aim. Oh, missed a shot there. All right, and there we go. We just finished that. I love that level. That's it's just so much fun because you just look at the mini map and then it's just like, you know that you're gonna hit these guys. So,
is that your favorite level? Maybe.
I would say one of them. Yeah.
Nice.
Also, Ghost Babel music is the bop. I do love the Ghost Babel soundtrack for the VR. It's so good. Now this one is the last 5-7 VR stage. I'm gonna go down diagonal there and shoot that guard. Shoot that one. Oh, just missed it. Ah, dang. Okay, got him. Not exactly what I wanted, but if you hit those diagonals properly and you use the mini map, you can actually, you can actually kill them just by using the mini map alone. It's a pretty cool stage. And again, for C4s, we kind of want to either damage ourselves or try to keep our distance and kill them in like a group. So one thing to actually note about Ghost Babel is wherever you move, the guard is going to face in that direction. So as you can see, I'm running down right. The guard is going to aim and shoot me down right. So you can kind of like manipulate their movement essentially, which is pretty neat and definitely something to do for C4. Oh, I was a little too far ahead there. Okay, I got them all grouped up, and then... Alright, we're just gonna punch this guy out, and hopefully he comes up here. There we go. Alright. Now, you'll notice on this stage that all the guards are kind of like on opposite ends of the map. So what we like to do here is kind of draw their attention a little bit. So we use the C4. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, I was just saying, I noticed the levels don't auto reset anymore once you get an alert, and I imagine it's a lot better for RTA.
Yeah, it's definitely it's a hard run for sure. Oh, actually, I did not want to do that. I'm gonna reset that one. So what I wanted,
Jump the gun a little.
Yeah, so what I wanted to do was plant the C4 and then get that guard's attention. I don't know why I blew myself up there. I did it again.
Oh my god,
All right, well,
no, Tony.
At least I got the C4 out. That's all that matters, because I'm about to just do that. Oh. Let's punch this guard out because I'm at low health. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely a tough level for sure. All right, so now we're on 5-7. Oh, whoops. Wanted to hit straight, not diagonal, but it's okay. Got through that. All right. Oh. Oh, whoops. I thought the goal was up there. Rip me. That's okay.
Kind of enjoy this all-white color palette compared to the other levels.
Yeah. It's
Real
definitely a
sleek
nice
looking.
touch. Yeah. Oh, dang. I touched the floor. So we want to try to avoid those trapdoors. I definitely had runs where I would, you know, stand just before it, and it would activate, and I would just fall into the hole. So you got to be like extra careful at those trap holes right there.
It's crazy how conventional the VR mission seem for this game, you know? Like, despite it being, like, it's sounding so weird on the surface, a Metal Gear game for Game Boy. But
Oh, yeah.
VR missions play just like VR and MGS1 or 2, you know, even with their own quirks. Like, they're different, you know, but they're, you know, pretty comparable.
Yeah, most definitely. It's definitely a game that I think anyone should just give it a try. It's so much fun. And I like the VR missions because it just feels fast and it's just fun. All right, so grenades. Now grenades is a little tricky because on some of the stages we kind of want to group everyone together, depending on the layout. Oh, that was actually really nice right there. All right, so now this stage, we're gonna have to actually go around and get spotted by this guy. Oh, I got hit. I didn't want that. And we're gonna try and get this guy first. Oh, they weren't grouped up. I was trying to get them grouped up together so I could just take them out in one grenade, but it seems like that was not the case. right. And a lot of the strats for advanced is, I'm getting hit here, is you want to group up the enemies by a lot. That was actually really nice. I never gotten that before, so it was really nice to see that.
That looks cool. Yeah.
Just gonna wait for these guards to group up. Oh, I missed one. It's okay, we have a lot of grenades to go through. Oh. All right. 777, lucky number.
Hey, nice.
All right, so now we want to. Now, mine's again probably my least favorite round for Ghost Babel. I don't like mines. It's definitely not my favorite. If I had to give an answer for that one, but yeah. So again, we kind of want to again use our movement to group them into one area. Oh, let's see if I can get it. There we go. A little slow on that, but it's okay because we wanted to at least get them in one group and then just blow them up with one mine. So this is actually really interesting how this is supposed to go. So we want to alert them and have them run toward the mine that we place right there in that little corridor, and then they just get blown up. Oh, that actually worked out pretty nice. Kind of lost some time here, but we'll just knock them out. This level I definitely had a hard time with because what you're supposed to do is alert them, and then you're just supposed to spam the mines, but as you can see, it just ends up becoming a big mesh, and it causes the game to lag, not giving you enough time to place the mine, so I'm gonna have to retry that one.
That is.
So basically what you want to try to
God.
do is alert them. Right, so now we gotta... Yeah, I don't know why I'm getting diagonals, but it's okay. Alright, as long as I got a bunch of them and one guard left, this is okay. I'll just...
With the whole gang outside on here, oh my god.
Yeah, yeah, basically. This stage, I was practicing the most before I came into Limeade today because it's so difficult. So difficult. Alright, so the last stage here is Nikita. So we have about 5 more levels left.
We're in the end game.
Coming up toward end game. So for part of the strategies
cool.
for Nikita here is the walls look like that you can't blast through them, or like the explosive radius won't reach them, excuse me. If you lead them toward a corner, the explosive radius will hit them. So oh, that one he ran away from. There we go. So that's going to be part of the strats that we're going to be doing for advanced here. All right, so now we're going to have to blast down here to get their attention. Go around. And then hopefully they get... Yep, there we go. So now they lead up into that one area, and then we cleared that stage. And also, just to let everyone know, the time comes up at the end of stage 5. So just wanted to point that out there. Let's kill
That's
him.
cool. This map is the Konami logo. I just noticed that.
Oh. So now... hopefully this guard will come down. Okay, looks like he's not coming down. Normally, what happens when you're in alert mode, that guard will come down, and you can actually blast through the wall for the Nikita. So unfortunately, we just didn't get it. So this is actually the last stage for the VR run. And this one is actually pretty tricky. So we're going to have to keep our directions tight and precise. Also, spam cat jams in the chat or any like dancing emote because this is a bop. Almost hit the wall there. Okay, and time is coming up. Time.
GG.
All right.
Hey.
Hopefully everyone enjoyed the
Sure.
Ghost Babel run. That is every single mission. And
15
we also
underestimate, nice.
and we also unlocked sound mode.
That's Tony's favorite mode, where you can listen to all the sounds.
But yeah, that is Metal Gear Ghost Babel VR missions. Hopefully everyone enjoyed that. Again, if you guys would like to follow me on Twitch, it's twitch.tv/SolidTony. And if you guys like to plug in your social media as well.
Raichu, you got social medias? I don't got social media.
You don't know where to find me already. Just don't even try. I don't want you to follow me.
Everyone follow Raichu so we can tell you to go fuck yourself.
It's Twitch, it's regular MPS. Honestly, if I exist on a platform, it's regular.
Nice.
So I don't really use social media anymore. Follow me on Twitch. Actually, you know what? Follow me on Twitch at RightMPS and follow me on Twitter at
The classic.
You can follow all of us on Twitter at Apache Smash.
I mean,
Make
could
3
actually
separate
follow
Twitter accounts and follow all of them at Apache Smash.
literally.
Everyone is Apache Smash.
I
Everyone
like it.
spam bot Apache Smash.
I like it.
Any
Never
final
mind.
words, you guys?
Yeah, I was gonna say, fuck my social media. Follow UnderwaterSmoking for his sick poems and shit.
Yes.
That's why we're here in the first place.
Thank you.
Not at all.
All right.
Tony.
Any last words, Tony? Sound like you said?
Yeah, no, I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for Limes for putting this together, and I enjoyed my time for doing Ghost Babel VR. Is my first run ever, and I was really excited. So thank you for having me today, and good luck to everyone else.
It was a really fun run. You know, it was definitely a good treat. Well, coming up next, we have Trackmania Nations Forever. It's going to be a race between Kriggs and D-Limes 13, the man himself. So definitely stick around for that. Especially any of you who are Trackmania fans. I know there's a big following for that game. All right, so we'll go in for a brief intermission while we set that up.